life nyingine tena uone, fungua life nyingine tena uone, fungua life nyingine tena uone. Unajua utamwona ni mjinga, that she will keep on addressing me. Unajua, so for me that one should just tell you this person. And then we can also see the side of Diana. She also tried to, even if it was sarcastic, but she was just trying to play as a bigger person to let all these things end, just like kuomba msamaha nini na nini. Unajua, but Rachel thought that Diana she has won. Amefanya paka Diana bow down, but that is just a game, because Diana can use even her video, maybe if in case like if mambo na company na jobs, and as this woman, yes, we had difference. I begged her to stop. I begged her for forgiveness, but she kept on bullying me, or she kept on doing whatever she was doing to me and my kids. So na just say in end up it doesn't look good on Rachel, because utaambiwa this person, because unamwanga hata ukienda mahali mtu akishakwambia tu I'm sorry, no matter how mad you are, no matter how whatever they did to you, but I'm sorry, it should just let you cool.
Hello guys, it's your girl Patience Status. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you hit the subscription box and put on the notification bell so that you don't forget any time I post a new video. Remember, I'm the queen of online gossip. So welcome to today's video. Don't forget to give it a like and leave a comment on the comment section.
That's why if you listen very careful, most of the time when Diana akiongea anasemanga fungua life nyingine tena uone, fungua life nyingine tena uone, fungua life nyingine tena uone. Unajua utamwona ni mjinga, that she will keep on addressing me. Unajua, so for me that one should just tell you this person. And then we can also see the side of Diana. She also tried to, even if it was sarcastic, but she was just trying to play as a bigger person to let all these things end, just like kuomba msamaha nini na nini. Unajua, but Rachel thought that Diana she has won. Amefanya paka Diana bow down, but that is just a game, because Diana can use even her video, maybe if in case like if mambo na company na jobs, and as this woman, yes, we had difference. I begged her to stop. I begged her for forgiveness, but she kept on bullying me, or she kept on doing whatever she was doing to me and my kids. So na just say in end up it doesn't look good on Rachel, because utaambiwa this person, because unamwanga hata ukienda mahali mtu akishakwambia tu I'm sorry, no matter how mad you are, no matter how whatever they did to you, but I'm sorry, it should just let you cool down. Even if they will have some consequences they'll have to face, but mtu akishakwambia tu I'm sorry, kuna tu venye hata ile ninio, hata ukienda kutizo yes I did it I'm sorry, kuna venye ile inafanya roho yako inakuwa bit lighter. Unajua, so vile Diana alikuwa amefanya hivyo, alafu sasa maybe kama tuseme nilikuwa tuko mahali tunaangalia no like kotini ama hata hapa tukiangalia, this lady, she asked for forgiveness, she wanted this thing to end, she really wanted this beef isiendelee, but Rachel yeye ndo alikuwa kiendelea. So Rachel, she's jumping, shouting, akasema sijui angalieni nyumba yangu. She was really enjoying the traffic, she was enjoying maybe the gift, the tapas, whatever, but honey, it was just doing that much. She was enjoying it. That's why she could not even stop. Plus the people behind her who are gassing her up. Unajua, those people don't come to the camera to tell her. They'll pretend. Even if they come to the camera to tell her, they won't tell her exactly the things they told her behind the camera. And the one person who misled Rachel ni Brenda Okaro. That one I'll say it confidently. Hata Brenda character for life and icharaze, she can do it.
Yeye ndiye amemmislead kwa sababu hata ile siku huyu msichana kirukaruka alisema hawezi listen to anybody apart from Okaro. So as faith yetu tu ilikuwa kwa Okaro, kwamba Okaro will tell her to stop. But what I know about Okaro, even when they were still friends with Diana Rose, unajua Okaro ndiye alikuja hapa akatuambia Diana Rose hakugraduate. Diana Rose hakugraduate. Okaro was all over hiyo mambo ya graduation. Rafiki yangu sidhani amesomea wapi, kwani naweza kosa kujua kama rafiki yangu ana graduate, mbona sikualikwa? Like she was all over. So Okaro never liked Diana Rose from the word go. Hata si ati hii juzi tu ati wamekosana. Unaona?
So Okaro ni ninio. Okaro, what I can say about Okaro ni mwanamke mbea, mwanamke mwenye vitina, mwanamke ambaye atakuchekea, atakuhug, atakukiss, but vitu ambavyo nasema behind your scene ni vitu vingine tofauti. Okaro alikuja hapa akasema amenilisha ngamboli, nilisha na $50 ambaye ilivyokuja hapa kwangu, ilipofika huku Germany ilikuwa sijui 40 something $40. No, kuja unaambia watu kuwa Atty you have money, ulinilisha kama nani? Unajua? Ni yule mwanamke anapenda tu kujisifu, alafu ni mwanamke anapenda vitina, kukosanisha watu, na akikuona uko na traffic, she wants to be like your bestie. She wants, even her dating Big Daddy, she just did that because she wanted to trend. She wanted to be seen, to be known. But she doesn't have a personality. Unajua? Me, sometimes I feel like I just need to open my life in a charaze brand of Caro ile proper. And like sometimes I just feel like I just need to choose violence just even for 1 hour because this story Rachael ni charaze brand because I know she's the one behind it. She's the one behind it. Yenda wamesaidia mwanamke akimdanganya atampeleka US.
Juu hata ile siku alikuwa anacharaza, Okaro alipanda pale juu akamuuliza, "Mambo, unaweza ongea na wewe ama bado unacharaza?" Ati bado nacharaza. Endelea kucharaza, ukimaliza utanipigia, kuna vitu zetu nataka tu.
Alafu she always wants to be seen that she has contact with you. She always wants people to know that she's close to you, she has a contact with you, she can talk to you privately. She anataka watu wajue hivyo. So yake na Big Daddy silishamwaibisha hapa TikTok. She thought that she was winning, seeing other women suffering hapa kwa TikTok, the other two ladies, and she was making fun at, oh, he's the medicine I choose. Even though whatever nini. Other your fellow Luo women, unawaona you live with your husband, hata kama ni mzungu, unakuja with all these men in this planet, why would you choose someone like Big Daddy? You see the way she treats his women, paka you are supporting. Remember guys, never forget, by the way, reminder, never forget Big Daddy, when Big Daddy was disrespecting Aluoch, when Big Daddy was disrespecting ule anajitanga mama yao, Brenda Okaro was the one anapatia Big Daddy hiyo moto, anapatia Big Daddy, anaambia Big Daddy, you disrespect these women, disrespect this Orlando, tena alitumia the word B, the B word, disrespect those Orlando bitches. I will never forget, nilikuwa hapa nikiona any woman ambaye atakose another fellow woman tears hapa kwa social media, ni venye tu watu wanasahau, those women were crying. Those women were crying. Okaro was just smiling, giggling kwa nyumba yake na bwanake, na hao wanawake wengine wanalia huyu mwanamume wake wa disrespect, and she was enjoying it. Paka anasema mwanamume amekuja kwake peke yake, yeye hajamuita. Paka unachukua mwanamume anakuja na mtoto wa mama mwenyewe, another fellow woman, na naye kwa hoteli unalala na yeye na mtoto wako hapo. Which kind of a person is Brenda Okaro? Hatujasahau Brenda Okaro, tukifungulia life hapa utashangaa. She's a very, very evil woman. Wakati yule alikuwa nikigombana na Rachael Mbuki, the same thing she's doing to Rachael Tieno. It's the same thing and the same thing she did with me. Anajificha nyuma kamera, akikuja na cheka, alafu ndo nakwambia things to say. Say this, ukisema hii itamchoma. Sema hii sijui nini itamchoma. She caused, to see why kwanza hapo kwa the other women, let me tell you something, any woman who will cause intentionally cause other women tears, no matter the history they have, those women with their partner, but she does it intentionally, causing those women on a public platform, huku akishangalia, that is a very, very dangerous woman, and she has a special place in hell. That is Brenda Okaro. Mimi sijawahi kuolewa, but I know how it feels when your husband disrespects you or your partner disrespects you, alafu mtu ambaye anakudisrespect naye, huo mtu anaongelesha kama kimadharau. Kimadharau, alafu and then you can even see huyo mwanamke, yeye ndo ana control mwanamume wake, huyo mwanamume venye atawa disrespect. You think that is someone you want to do? Is that the kind of woman you want to be friends with? Is that the kind of woman you can even bring close to your husband, even to your home? No woman, acha nikwambia, kuna mwanamke yote anaweza taka kwa rafiki na mwanamke mwingine ambaye anaribia wanawake wenzake nyumba. No one, trust me, no one, no one wants that. That's why I will never ever respect Brenda Okaro.
Unajua huyo msichana naye anaenda na rules zake because of the money. Unajua unaambiwa utapelekwa Mayu, utafanyiwa. Utafanyiwa.
Alafu unajua saa nyingine sometimes also ukimwangalia Rachael when she talks, sometimes you can see like she's somehow slow. Unajua? Ombwakni. Unajua kuna mtu ambaye anambwakni maneno, anaambia tu kitu tayari shadandia. It's like sometimes they are slow because they don't analyze it. Unajua, they don't analyze the things they say. They don't watch their words. They just say it because akona bipolar. Oh, akona bipolar. Oh, anameza dawa. You just come to the social media. You just say it anyhowly. No, you control your lips and you control the things you say about people, especially people who are struggling. Also, unajua, because you are not their doctor. Even their doctor themselves, they can't say anything in a public platform about their patients. So who are you? Do you have a proof these people are struggling? Ama ulifanya tu kuambiwa? Maybe mtu Mimi I'm very disappointed na Rachel. Nitasema tu hivyo. Me myself, I know I'm not perfect, but me naona tu she was digging her grave also. Those people who use her, Brenda Caro doesn't love her. Sayata kiweza kunino, Brenda Caro can't pay her rent. She can't. Brenda Caro, she's just rich on social media. She can't. Yo nyumba 50,000 si atahama tu sahi kama menesa kuja. But it's never too late. Unajua, people always bounce back when you recognize your mistake and the things you did. You can always bounce back. Always.
For Rachel, I think the only thing she can do, maybe afungue live na alie machozi, because the point it has reached, she has to do something very dramatic to bounce back. She has to apologize in a way that it will seem, because I don't see it. I don't know.
It's possible. Watu wako na roho ya kusameha.
Yeah, watu wako na roho ya kusameha. If she only came down. Lakini akifungua, I'm crossing my fingers that she does not do anything dramatic. Asifungue live hata. Can't she just go down and for a few? Umejua TikTok even 1 week will make a big difference.
Now is not the right time, because now that's akifungua live and then maybe she says she doesn't want to address this issue. The comment section may force her to say something. Unajua? The comment section may force her to say something, because some comment section, they just like to see people fight.
Kama Rachael alifanya kitu mzuri. Lady J pia.
Oni hivyo Lady J anapigana tu na Diana. Anapigana na Diana and she's making things worse.
Ata Lady J, you're not even supposed to address it, because Diana and Diana, we know their history. Unajua, and of course, any place where you'll see someone dragging Diana, Lady J will always be there to support. Unajua? The same way with Diana. Diana kuna mali Lady J anakanyagwa, she will also come to changia. So it's a win-win game.
Sahi sasa unaona Saidi nani Chokuu Rachel akifungua watu wanaenda kulia kwa platform yake, watu wanaandika reject. Rachel hana amani kila mahali. Rachel hana amani. So sasa the only place yenye Rachel anaweza tuenda kwa kutulia ni kwa Lady J. Aende akae tu kwa juu, akienda huko kwa Evans anafukuza juu.
Because maybe account yangu don't be affected. My account will be affected. Na sasa kutengeneza account ni ngumu. Kitakutengeneza account to get where you are now, it takes you time. Unajua? Hata yeye pia sipochunga hiyo account yake pia itaenda. If she keeps on with this kind of negativity na vita, people will keep on reporting her account. It doesn't matter whether you have 1 million. You can still lose your account. She just needs to be careful. She needs to know that is her office. That is where she gets unga. That is where she feeds herself. So she just needs to ignore some stuff. Unajua? Because to report later, and I think something on Instagram, people sometimes they can be very petty. I wish her well. Ilikuwa na 1 million. Out of jealousy. Hebu ni mute, sorry. Hebu ni mute nani tafadhali, na magamaji hapa chini.
Done here, do what you can do, thank you. But let us not get to a point where we want to destroy anybody. And that is a little bit too much, guys. Two wrongs don't make a right. Okay. We know, so at this point, we know very well that Rachel is a careless whisperer. She talks so carelessly. And we know Diana is so vindictive. And one thing that a lot of
But
people
we
have been
also have to remember, Atty, that maybe that is the way Diana is, Rachael Otuoma is mourning, because a lot of us, we forget this
Yeah, but
woman
you know,
just
we don't
lost.
make excuses for bad behavior. You see, the morning is hers. It does not have to impact on other people. You see, the problem is when we start making excuses for people, because you know what? Even me, I lost my mom. I'm still mourning my mom up to this date. You know, mourning has no stage and has no limit, okay? So we are not going to come here and make excuses for people. People have to take responsibility for themselves. Unaona? So when we start saying Rachel is still mourning, then we're then making excuses for her, and that's not a good thing. At this point in time, I don't think we need to make excuses for anybody. Unaona? To me, two wrongs don't make a right. They are both on
Yes,
the wrong.
you're right. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I don't know, she has become a little bit erratic, and sometimes I'm wondering whether she's okay, because that's not who she was. She was very composed, very
You did
composed.
not know her. You did not know who Rachel was, my darling.
That's,
Probably she was
you
waiting for
guys
this
are the
time
ones
to
who are
come out.
exposing her.
Oh my God. Fine. I'm not in the mood for back and forth right now.
Nimeingia sahi
What I'm
lakini you guys
saying,
ni kina nani? Habari zenu?
Habari
poa,
Magda.
niaje my darling.
Poa, you look nice, Atty.
Oh, thank you, my darling. I
I
appreciate
told
it.
her,
Unajua
in
guys, I'm having
America
one
we
meal a day,
wear
so
rags.
saizi na
Manguo. Hey,
Nilikuwa nasikia. Sa pale.
actually, the best clothes I've ever owned, I've bought them in London, to be very honest.
oh my
Huku ni
God.
manguo, huku tuko
Okay.
na marags. We sell
So,
summer clothes, they're cheap, expensive, disgusting clothes.
can we go back to what you're talking about, please? Thank you. I appreciate. What I was saying is that we cannot make excuse for one person and make it seem right for the other. Two wrongs don't make a right, okay? Maybe I don't have a problem everybody going for each other, right? The only problem I have is now when we get to the point of trying to destroy someone's life, guys. You know, that is not very nice. And remember, riziki, I say every day, riziki yatoka kwa Mungu. Everything that Rachel has, probably through people, it's God's grace. God sometimes give you grace to see how you'll use this grace. Aliye juu ngoje chini. How many people do we know that had it all, but right now they're down here because God gave them that opportunity. They didn't use it well. Unaona, God is the giver. Sasa ile Mungu
Nyako.
anakupatia, anajua tabia yako. Mungu anajua tabia yako, anajua exactly who you are. So God will give you a test, right? The same God that gives is the same God that takes. It's not in our place. Mtu unaweza kupiga mtu job yake aribiwe job, ama anaweza kupiga deal zake because I did not give them that. It's God that gave them. It's the reason why God gave them. So maybe I want to ask Diana Rose, please, as it is, I think the damage already has been done. You have all the reasons to be mad at Rachel, but kindly, you as the feminist, as the person that knows better compared to Rachel Choma, I expected you to school her, you know, talk to her, but not to this point of destruction, because right now, I think this is distraction. And if you are one of those people that are wishing this person liar, just know that in whatever we do as human beings, it is God that gives, my friend. As human beings, najua watu wako na roho chafu. And there are people that
Na ati watu wale walichukua ile pesa ya COVID wanaenda jera. Sahi wanafutwa.
someone take the microphone, please. Where?
And then Atty, another interesting thing that really puzzled me was the people that are hyping Diana, kwanza wenye wanamreportia on the companies and giving the phone numbers, ni watu wako Kenya. Why are you coming for those companies? It's not those companies that bullied people. Come for Rachel. Why are you harassing those companies?
No, some of them are doing them out of jealous. Unajua wivu, kuna njia mob sana za wivu. Some people hate you because of the things that you get, you know, the grace that you have. They'll hate you for that. And to be fair to you, Rachel has done a lot of things to make people hate her or have contempt over her. You know, when you come out here, unatukulia kuku, una dance, unafanya nini, and you know, people are watching you and they're looking at you and thinking, we are the ones that supported you. Maybe hata hizo ndio wanakula hizo kuku si pesa alichangiwa. But right now, everything that she does, hata watoto kuchanga, watamwambia pesa zetu. Unaona? So envy and jealousy comes in different ways. If Rachel was someone that was smart, she would have done a lot of things chini ya maji, because you know sometimes when we show people who we are, what we have, inaleta hiyo hatred and jealousy and envy. And envy sometimes inaweza need to turn into hate. So Rachel has a big part in what is happening for her right now. Because she came here and showed people the things that a lot of us probably do not have, probably admire, and then knowing that hiyo pesa tulipewa, unaona. So as I've said, we cannot come and excuse Rachel either. She's actually brought herself into this because even, unaweza kumbuka vile alikuwa ametoka home akikula kuku, akifanya nini. It was such a pain to watch. It was absolutely disgusting, right? As personally, I didn't want to talk too soon because I thought it's not in my place. Hizi ni kuku zake anakula, but I knew this thing someday, because people eventually watu wanaanza kugrow ile whatever resentment towards you. So you see all these people on a report, there are people that already see hata story na Diana, guys, let me tell you, a lot of people that are now kwa mgango ya Rachael, see hata history na Diana, no, they have just gotten something to ride on, but this is something that it had, because Rachael had brought it all out here. So now watu wamepata ile opportunity ya ku ride on that pent anger, hatred, disgust that people had. It's manifesting right now. And what can she do now? It's too little, too late. All she probably can do right now, if I was Rachel at this point in time, I was channelizing back and forth. Silence is very powerful. As it is already, we can see she's overwhelmed. But what I know, all these companies should know that they met Rachael on social media. If they go back, they can see who Rachael is. Another thing, her social life does not have to do with her, whatever, kazi yake. If they're professional enough, they'll be able to separate that. And because she has a difference with one person, if she has a difference, does not mean that the whole, just because she has a difference with Diana, does not mean that now companies some drop. If she's delivering, of course, and most of the beautiful thing is, most of what I want to report, they are not even the intended audience, my friend. They can't afford those seats. Go and see wale wanajikarabati kwa comment section. Let me tell you guys, I'm giving an assignment right now, right? Enda kwa comment section, now tunashida wana type, wana nini, wanasherekea, and then go and zoom them. Just go and zoom them. There are people who need a life themselves. They don't have a life, most of them. Hata hizo vitu hazi afford, hata hizo mazimu hazi afford, unaona? That is the beautiful thing. So most of them are not
wale walitoa ile pesa ya COVID munaenda jela.
Mimi siko America. So most of the people that are hating on Rachael are haters, right? With no substance. Mtu ako na akili yake. Mtu ako na akili yake na kazi yake. Do you think unaweza pigia mtu simu useme mtu asipewe job? Like, realistically speaking, let's be very fair. Sasa hao wao na report, you are the flying monkeys that Diana usema. If you want a definition of a flying monkey, it is actually you that is unajikarabati hapo una dance. And I'm telling you for a fact, guys, now party assignment. And then mkawa zoom. Comment, me, I go, I check comment section, I go and check you. I look at you, I'm thinking, oh my God, you need to work on yourself. You're hating what you can't have. And a lot of us will hate on what we can't have. Unasikia? So a lot of people, the beautiful thing is, people that truly, truly, truly have a life, they have no time to run about that. They don't have to. They will resent you, they can withdraw.
The problem with Rachel Otuoma is that people built her. She's a house of cards. And because she's a house of cards, she forgot that people built her. So a lot of people are very resentful to her because they are looking at her. She's flaunting her wealth, the wealth that people gave her. They helped her bury her husband. They were expecting her to be something. And in essence, she really was a feature in Kenyan community. But that was a feature because people built her. Huyu mwanamke amekuwa rich. Sasa kwa huko anakula makuku, shaking her ass, kutuonyesha manyumba. People are not happy.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how you define rich. But to me, having a big screen, to me, that is not richness. Driving a car, that is not richness. Honestly, I don't know your definition of rich, right? Thank you.
Atty, can I just
would never interfere. Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay, cook my lab. Rachael has been tumempenda.
That's why that's why if you listen
to her husband, it's only that ametukana na mtu mmoja, si kutukana na wamepishana na mtu mmoja who is very, very toxic. No wonder Anna trends so negatively, but I am so happy she stood for herself. But unfortunately, she chose the wrong words. If she could just have ignored naendele angeshine. Na atashine, by the way. It's never too late. This is
No,
TikTok.
God is the giver. Ni Mungu anapeana msee. Human beings, let me tell you
Nobody can
guys,
take
living
it
your
away
life,
from you.
always remember that however horrible you are, however good or bad you are as a person, whatever God has planned for you, riziki za
Nobody
kwa
can
Mola
take
sio
it from
binadamu.
you. Yeah.
Unasikia? So if you live your life depending on man or human
Tap,
beings, they'll
please share the
disappoint
live.
you.
Tuta drop you out.
And there's
They're
no way
going to
you can keep
disappoint you.
Okay,
talking
fine. Si wache
someone.
mmoja mmoja
Let me
amalize.
just finish.
Wa?
There's no way you can keep
Yeah, finish. Yeah.
talking me.
Siko nataka kuja- kuja kusema JB.
Doesn't mean it's the end game for her. If she can just ignore and do her thing, this woman is she's a star. We can't even compare her to the bullies of TikTok. We cannot.
Let me tell you
That's my point,
personally, as
really.
it is right now. Thank you. I appreciate your pointing up. For me now, um, I'm here to be in between, to mediate, not to start any more fire. Already the fire is burning. And at this point in time, that is not necessary at all, right? First, because these two ladies are both people that have lost their spouses, right? Another thing, I don't want to get tribal, but by the end of the day, at the end of the day, inasemekana, what like ouch what you that know Kijaluo ilo remorse madem wote ni watu wa South Nyanza, ginjo local like we call them, right? So you never know, they might even related in some ways, you just don't know. Secondly, watu wote they speak the same tribe, unaelewa? So at this point in time, nobody's a winner and nobody's a loser. Maybe I'm asking Diana Rose, to just understand where Rachel Otuoma is coming from. And please, I'm not making excuses for her, but let us give her that grace. She's a widow. Maybe I'm an orphan. I know what it is to be without someone you love. So I don't want to start any trouble right now. It's not the time for it. The kettle is already out there boiling. That is not even necessary right now. But I'm going to ask Diana Rose because she is the bigger, better person. She is the feminist, Diana. She's the one that should be bringing actually women together when such things happen, because she believes in the peace and the support of fellow women. Rachel Otuoma went a little bit too far. Probably she didn't see this coming. Okay, but here we are. It's happened. I'm not here to, to clap for anybody, because nobody's gonna win and nobody's gonna lose. All I would ask for, please, respectfully, Diana, kachieno ke okyan, iwinjo. Wajoma mio, one thing about us women, we were born to nurture. You know, I've heard you say that you're going to have deal with this lady every day. Please, Rachel Otuoma is a vulnerable person. You can tell. Emotionally, she is. We all are. We come out here and play like we are strong and we are tough, but deep down, sometimes it's that. Maybe I've come here and I swear to God, I go back and feel so terrible. It happens to the best of us. People just don't want to admit, because this is negative energy. It affects you. It affects the people around you, your kids, your spouse, your life, your business, and all that. So I would pray, I would wish Diana. And same happens to Nani Rachel. If you can listen to me, Rachel Choma, from now henceforth, don't respond to these things. There's a lot of power in silence. And this is not about a winner or a loser. It's about the peace of mind, the peace of the heart. Life is too short, guys. Life is vanity. Sometimes we fight about things that when we look back, we think, I would have just let it go. But we're in these social spaces where we have teams, we want to prove to people, our egos take the best of us. But what is the end game? Can you imagine right now we are fighting? There's someone somewhere strong for their life. They're dying. So it's okay. Sometimes our anger takes the best of us we want. But how far do we go? The impact. Imagine if something should happen to Mtukama Rachel, would be here again saying, condemning the same Diana. Tungesema, oh Diana, you did this. You know, people will ask, why did you speak when it happened? Because for me, it's not about the winner or a loser. It's about now what's next. You know, that kind of trolling is severe. People are trolling Rachel. Go to the comment section. It's terrible. And those things, they affect people. Even the strongest of the people, these are comments in our effect. Unaona? So let us not get to a point where something can happen, guys. So Diana, Mimi, I'm asking you, with all the humility of a human being, please, if you can, whatever thing you're doing, remember that, you know, Rachel, you know her better, you've been with her. And we see Rachel out here. You know, when people talk, she doesn't have that strength. I don't think she has the strength at all. And she's probably definitely overwhelmed now. And again, as I say every day, guys, we are all imperfect. And riziki itakuwa kwa Mungu. Don't be someone that really is fighting for someone's downfall. Someone take the microphone. Cha yangu hata inapoa. And by the way, guys, today in the evening, nikitoka job, tuko na anaitwa nani Javan. Tuko tunapenda Wangla. Javan will be coming to perform at my place. Today we have a live performance. Like I say, guys, life is too short. Sometimes you just want to chill, you know, and have a good time, you know, and forget
out kwa Big Daddy. Unaelewa?
exactly. Yeah.
Na yeye Diana, kitu ingine nimenotice, Diana amekuwa ni kama ameanza kupigana na Rachael, sasa ameshindwa na vita alafu ameenda kumharibia kazi. That's how it seems to me. Unaelewa? Because ati hakuna venye tutapelekana na wewe hapa unishinde vita niende nikupigie kazi yako nikuharibie. Si hata Diana ako na kazi na watu hawajaishughulika kwenda kumharibia kazi. Like watu wanaongea hizo vitu, but why the hell would she do that? Like kwani
that was a bit
wapi? Like si angekanyanga tu Rachael tu hapa hivi.
Yeah.
Inaonyesha like
no,
the amount of vindictiveness. Like this is so vindictive of Diana.
Yeah. And to the people that are calling, I mean, I don't know, but it is what it is, and it's a shame it's happening, and it's women.
No, like what I nikwambia, just like you said, actions have consequences, and now nani Rachael anaona like actions zake zitapata consequences,
but for Diana being a feminist, this is an oxymoron. She's just coming out here.
You can't come out here na useme ati Diana is a feminist. Listen to me, aliatakiwa. Na me personally, I didn't think Diana should have like really gone for Rachael. Angeka hivi tu yani achekele tu Rachael, because at the end of the day, yeye kukuja kusema hizi vitu zote ni kama anageuka everything that she fought for Rachael. Unaona, like it's like her slapping herself in the face pia. Unaona ati sasa amekuja mpaka amekama akasema ati wewe ati suli nyonga ati na Big Daddy na suruali ya navy blue. That's something mimi nikikucharaza naweza kama na nirushe hiyo kitu hapa. Like how can you substantiate your shit? You as a feminist, why are you coming here kushame mtu na ati alinyonga, na wewe ndio mtu unasema huwezi kama hapa uanike? You know, like ukiingia kwa hizi vitakaa hizi zina affect integrity yako, you know. So me like she should have taken the moral higher road, na watu wangeona Rachael ni mtu tu upuzi, like Diana supported and this is what you're doing, unaona. But yeye kuattack Rachael sasa na kwenda to this length, watu wenye waliona Rachael amekosea wanaona okay pia wewe na wewe umezidi, so it's gonna be
canceling everything, unaona.
Yes, like wote wawili na ndio ati ndio maana tunasema you don't respond to every fight, unaona. That's why unachanga fight zingine, because something that mungelengana.
Rachael is unraveling. Ukimwona she's truly unraveling. If you watch her,
she's unraveling.
Yeah, like ukiangalia Atty kitu moja, like the way like mngekam tu mwambiane pole like leo alafu everyone moves on happily. Wote wawili kuna kitu walikuwa wanashikilia. Maybe mostly ni Rachael alikuwa anashikilia, but Diana also maybe alikuwa na information about Rachael. So ana feel I'm protecting Rachael. But Rachael has resentment against you. This shit is deep, msee. This shit ni deep. Ishit ni deep na ndio nakwambia like things you do to people like watch what you do to people. You create monsters huku bila wewe kujua. Like mtu tu alikuwa anapita hapa minding their own business, akaandika comment ukamtukana ukamwambia sijui nyanyake babake kwenda huko gasia wewe. Sasa create an enemy for no fucking reason, and that's what TikTok does all the time. Like people don't know how to just be kind. Tumekuwa so toxic that Diana, like in her advising Rachael in the past before Otuoma died, she was so mean with her advice that amefanya Rachael akakuwa hivi. But watu wataki kujifanya ni kama wanaona that Diana made Rachael akuwe hivi because you bruised her and beat her when she was down. Time yenye hangefanya hizi vitu because angekama fight back, like maybe Otuoma angekanyangwa, unaona, angeambiwa wewe badala uende upanguza matako ya bwanako na kuja hapa TikTok kupigana. So humble and took that bullshit to a point it boiled and boiled and boiled, akalipuka venye Otuoma alikufa, akakaa hapa akatroliwa. Why the fuck do you think Rachael wouldn't react like this? This is a woman like amekuwa torn, she's broken, she's lost her husband, she's been ridiculed. Na ule mtu mwenye alikuwa anakuja kumsupport was the person that was ridiculing her in her time of need. Atty. No, I'm not kind, but I'm not unkind to strangers. Mimi sikujangi hapa naanza kutukana watu ovyo. Mimi utukananga mtu mwenye ameshaini kujia. Atty mnanijua ama mnijui? Mimi am a kind person, let me tell you that. Mimi sianzangi, mimi hata sichukiangi mtu ati for no fucking reason. Hata sijai chukianga nyako mimi. Watu walikuwa wanachukia nyako, I don't know why. Mimi hajai nifanyia kitu. You know, I just choose to like see how people are, nijipeleke side ingine juu hatuwezi kupelekana. But let me tell you the truth. Diana attacked Rachael way before Rachael ever did something. Alikuwa na question venye Rachael yuko. Nyinyi mnasahau mpaka Diana aliattack mama ya Kimberly mpaka kamwanika akiwa amevaa bra. Defend Rachael. Why? Who sent her to attack mama Kimberly? Y'all motherfuckers forget too fucking quick. No, I'm just speaking the truth. Like aliattack huyu mama, aka-attack Rachael na Otuoma, akasema venye mgongo ya Rachael imekunjika ati yeye ingekuwa yeye hata angekuwa amepack mizigo zake. Like she said a lot of shit. This shit Rachael alisikia mpaka Otuoma alisikia. Sasa what hurt Rachael the most is because aliona venye kitu ilifanya Otuoma afeel. It made him feel like less of a man. Sasa sasa yuko hapo unaongea unasema ati mboro ya Otuoma ati ilikuwa inasimamishwa na vijiti. Like seriously? Are you guys kidding me? Alafu mnasema ati Rachael is coming too much. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all niggas is fake as fuck. Lakini ni sawa. Hebu mtu mwingine achukue mic juu nitaongea hadi kesho.
Save point yangu before nisahau. Can I talk Atty?
Wale watu walikula pesa ya corona. You're going to
point yangu ilikuwa hivi. This Bansi, okay, I'm talking on my own behalf. Sijui kama ni base yake kiukweli money, but seriously, si base yake when it comes to making money. But kama ni base yake ili anaenda kumeet wanaongea, they laugh it off, they think it off. Ako too wise. Yeah, she needs, like vile mesema, she needs someone who can manage what she presents, her image online. Basi anaweza kuwa present you perfectly, but anaweza kuwa best yake wa kando who's a very very good friend. If she is a good friend, asitumwachilie, but if she's a fake friend,
no, I don't see any problem with what Bansi is kwa life ya Rachael. Like she's a supportive friend, but the thing is amekuja aka rise up akakuwa like this social influencer, alafu una need all this professional help, but sasa una rely on Bansi cannot offer you what you need. Unaona? Bansi ni ule mse mtasengenya akwambie nani alikuwa anakufungulia chai na all these types of shit, maybe akutulize, like stuff like that, but other than that I need a whole PR questions akitaka. I know a good PR company.
That was my point. Thank you.
She needs people. Kuna watu wanafanyanga hizi vitu like wanakufanyia branding, wanakuonyesha how to respond, wanakufanyia like damage control. Unaona hiyo sasa ukienda huko nje uchome, wanakuonyesha how to maneuver situations kama hizo.
But Magda, remember sometimes back I spoke about the same. I said Rachael need a professional team behind her, right? She's making money, and you use money to make money. She's not professional. Rachael has not, she's not been, I think, professional spaces. I understand she does interiors and all that. But now there's what is called etiquette, right? There's how you carry yourself. If you are going to be a face of a company, if you're going to be a brand, there are do's and don'ts. You get my point? So she needed someone that is professional.
I just want to say,
when all this started, I saw this coming when Rachael came out here immediately after barring, and you could tell she was really trying to throw this ball back. And
the boy painted the signal light red. The train thought it was a red light and stopped. The boy took the opportunity to push his suitcase onto the train. He was ready to ride the train for free. 2 security guards found him and the boy quickly crawled under the train, but the train started moving and he had to crawl out. Fortunately, there was a conveyor belt and the boy used...
Rachael is where she is because of the man she married. Without Otuoma, she definitely probably would have never been out here. Unaelewa? Rachael akona uje ringine ile whatever. I think she's someone who's really hard to teach, because if she's someone that takes points, amekuwa kitu watu wakiongea, should have picked 1 or 2. But you know what? I don't think she's ever picked on that. Na history the moment she now decided to be a brand ambassador, a lot of things would have changed. The way she responds to people, what she responds to, how she carrying herself, because you're now a whole celebrity. Unajua saizi, unajua kuna umanga ingine ya ujinga, my friend, Hakuna umanga ile ujinga, ile kujipiga kifua, ile kujitesa, ile ya kudance, coming here to tell us things that pesa, ajungo fupi and all that. I'm telling you, kuna uru ingine ile isaidi. You can be a ratchet but classy.
Weird.
Of course. Manzi demo amekuja ameruka.
Is that Anne? Is she okay?
Girl.
Go wait in the car.
This is not funny. You look absolutely horrible.
Hakuna uru ingine, kwanza anajua kubounce manze. Sasa hiyo amevaa track.
Ndani komea Rachael.
So we are saying this because we mean well for her. Unaelewa?
Na kushout.
Hicho.
Na hiyo ni watu wa Islando ya pantambua.
My friend, hapana, si ugeto hivyo msee.
Lakini wachini niwaambie, lakini ile siku ya first Rachael alikujanga akakula kwa live, hiyo ndio ingekuwa the last time. Asizoe hiyo tabia. Akamwambia like Rachael, acha tu nikwambie Rachael mimi nakupenda, lakini the first time ulikula kwa camera, make that the last time. Wacha kukula kwa camera msee. Like it's like for real. For real msee, hapana.
Hivi machako.
Haya hapana ati, lakini mbona yeye ukula kwa kamera hivyo? Like okay, like
she doesn't listen to people. She doesn't listen to people. She doesn't, because mimi angekuwa best yangu mseni ngombe ni aje haki ya Mungu malaye. Usiye kula tena kwa kamera.
Akipaka anatafuta, alafu ni sijui ni nani mwingine pia niliona akikula kitafuna hivi.
Bali safi.
Akiwazesi
I know Malifati daga mezani akikula.
Why niko like mazemo hiyo sipoa.
Kama yeye umeza ni kama ng'ombe na mezaga na chiukadi.
Akiwa yeye akiatiwa hapo nao umezi.
Alafu pia Cindy is another one.
Baba mate kukula kwa kamera. Serious.
I can watch Cindy akisosi wallahi billahi. Niko na news scroll. Juu utaona mate zinapotana kwa mdomo yake. Of course it's disgusting. But you see, it's like we can understand Cindy because she's not anybody's influencer and you go there by choice. But now Rachael, because she's telling stuff, pengine kuna vitu unataka Rachael si anauza simu, acha niende. Na you are there unakula kuku. Yawa. Orudo nyarojo.
Lakini unajua watu wakichoma, unajua watu hii platform watu hupenda, watu wana kama ni content. Sasa hiyo umechoma.
No, hiyo sio kwa vile.
Na watu wanapenda kuona mtu akichoma. Exactly like wanataka kuona sasa ile unachoma, obviously.
What offer kwenye 1 minute in your life? Like seriously?
No, people wacha nikwambie hii platform. People enjoy when you're going down, when you're messing yourself, when you're destroying yourself. That's what I'm about. Charaza! Chakanyaka!
Sasa hiyo umekanyangwa unauliwa.
Sasa hiyo unaona umejishika je, unaona
Sasa hiyo unaona umeshikilia na sasa hiyo umefinywa msee. Umekanyangwa mazao, umepararishwa mazao, umeshikanishwa na ukuta, alafu mtu anakuchocha. Ati hapo sasa, bado anapumua na wewe ndio umeuliwa. My friend, hata upumui. God. These people na they go lie to you.
And I want to talk to Menace pia. Menace, me, I like Menace as a person, you know. And I think they are close with Rachael. Skuli alienda kutoa nini inaitaje live goal. Baka Rachael akasema sasa hata anashindwa kufanya nini, anashindwa hata kuendelea. So I'm sure they have some friendship going on and that kind of a respect. I hope Menace, please ongea na Rachael. Mwambie sasa wachane nayo, it's enough as it is right now. There's no need.
Unajua ati mimi usemangaje?
Ati watu wa comment wako wabaya. Sindi utoi hadi.
Ati wacha nikwambie, mimi usemanga don't let anyone mess with your bag. Like unaona sasa anafika mahali anaacha Dana ataanza kuaffect bag yake. Wewe fika mahali ni kama unapenda bag yako, penda bag yako kuliko vile unachukia maadui wako. Unaona? Like unapenda pesa yako ama unachukia maadui wako. Penda pesa, my friend. Achana na maadui. Watashinda hapa TikTok, tutaishi tukipigana. Kama mtu akubambi sasa ina unaona wewe ni jina kubwa, block huyu mtu and make your money. Get your bread.
Yeah, protect your bag, absolutely. Always protect your bag. Because that's what probably, you know, get you rolling, get you and bring.
What does that mean? Atty Menace gave the surrender flag.
Surrender flag.
Let me tell you one thing that you all need to realize, guys. Let's not make it moja. We all need to realize that nobody owes anybody on this app. Nobody owes anybody anything on these spaces. We need to realize that.
Like huko hakuna mzazi wa mtu.
Hakuna mzazi wa mtu. So mimi naenda mbali ni choche. Wewe kama ni mjinga akili yako, utaendelea kuchocha ama utajilevel. Hakuna mtu anayetaka kukufightia mtu. Hiyo ni one thing we all need to.
Kwanza in this day and age huku TikTok tulishachanukanga tukati.
Ni kuchoche kama wewe ni mjinga uendelea hiyo flow, mimi nitajitoa. It's not in my place. Akisema nikuje kukutetea. So people saying that Okaro na Mercury, that is not their business. They're not Nani's child. How is your mama Rachael? They went there because they wanted to, because there was an opportunity. Walienda kwa leo kajitoa. They're busy doing their life. Rachael is not their responsibility. Watu wanauliza kwa nini hakurespondia Mwakio ama kwa nini hakurespondia Cindy? Maybe she saw no reason to respond to. Like you people, please, let us learn to see this life.
Wacha nikwambie, Mwakio put it very well one time. Alisema it is one thing Mwakio na Rachael, yeye hakuwahi fikiria Mwakio ni beste yake, but ile time after Diana amcharaze, Diana alikuja na akakuwa like she was being all friendly. Unaelewa? Like it is one thing like kama mtu anakucharaza and you are not friends, but mtu alikucharaza and then all of a sudden she's out here like caring, defending you. Unamwangalia na jicho la kumanina. Allah. Why lie?
Mimi simjui Diana, but she's like a snake. She will get information, she will collect all the bones, she will collect all the meat, and then when she turns against you, she'll use it against you. And she's very good.
Yeah.
She's very
Guys, let me tell you.
She's not that intelligent. She's not that intelligent.
Ile kitu ina finish Rachael right now. It's okay to have pride, right? But it's not okay to have stupid pride. That is what the difference is. Rachael has stupid pride and it's costing her because akona pride ya kiujinga. And there's a place and limit. Kuna mali unasema this is enough. Let me stop at it. The first time should have addressed Diana, should have left it at that. And then the thing that she said, the reason why right now people are mad at her is because she went a little bit too deep. And the same thing is now happening to Diana. Diana, the first time alikuja akaongea vizuri, akamrespondia very respectfully. So all this time people were supporting Diana because we thought, okay, she's made sense, right? But now all that is going to be cancelled by what she's now doing. Naelewa?
Yes. Now, another thing, my sister Atty, when you start taking money from the public, people will require and demand and insist. Rachael alipewa hiyo pesa ya matanga ya nini, and si kwa ubaya. People give out of their goodness of their heart, but there is something that people are having a problem when she's flaunting herself, and I know she's upset. Anytime you collect money from the public, you owe the public something, whether you like it or not. That is why you're
Exactly.
seeing Ombewa, huyu Ombewa,
Absolutely.
huyu Diana Rossi, huyu Nyako, huyu Rachael Otuoma. Let me tell you something. There's nothing for free in this life. Hakuna kitu
Absolutely,
free.
yeah, and I agree with you 100%. People expected better from Rachael because people were there for her. Unaona? Now she's come back and she's sort of trying to throw eggs in people's faces, and this is what has made it mad. You hata angekuja angebehave differently. Hata if vita yake na Diana, people would have supported her. Unaona? It's very true. Anybody asking for equity, unaona? Yeah, there's no free lunch, my friend. Mimi unakanyeza mimi ugive you mtu because they expect you to operate in a certain way, right? People gave this lady money. People expect her to do better, but then she came back. Ni kama she's fighting the same people that were there for her when she needed them most, and that is where a lot of animosity is coming from. Unaona? There's a lot of animosity coming from the fact that we were there for you. How dare you have on our face? That is what has made it harder.
These mitangos are a problem. We are stuck in mitango. Let me tell you,
you have to be humble.
Going to live on the name of people. Hey, watu wanakupea $100, mama wa boga anakupea 500. Hiyo ni michango. Hizi michango.
So now, can we now
suffering right now? Because
I hope Rachael has learned a lesson.
And accountability is not asked, it's required.
It's not even about accountability, it's not even about the money, but it's about character.
Diana Rose alikuwa anamuprotect. Now she is over there naked and then flaunting herself, no PR.
Wacha nikwambie kitu moja, a lot of people protected Nani Rachael Otuoma. Let's get to that. A lot of people protected Rachael Otuoma. The only reason why Rachael Otuoma got out here is because she felt she had enough, and also let us remember that she had probably this pent anger. Imagine mnacharazana mpaka mnaanza kukompea mambo wamekufa watu let me tell you guys, character is everything. And two wrongs don't make a right. All of them wako na makosa. Hakuna mtu mzuri kati ya watu wawili. Kila mtu ali overstep. But now, guys, I have 10 minutes to go. But now we are trying to bring peace. Me as an active citizen, as a mother, as a human rights defender, I am here to bring the peace, to ask for that, Let us get to a point. Dio, Diana ameshaongea amesema nataka she done what she's done. Same to Rachael now. What do we do from here? What do we call for a truce? Do we, me as a person? I know probably Diana is not gonna stop, but I
think Magda nailed it. She needs to get a PR team that can help her.
Different, but for now, before she get the PR, all this ongoing, I think
she needs to stay underground. Akae juu ya maji for the while.
She doesn't need to stay underground. She just needs to let it go. She has to come here. She needs to be here. She works on the internet.
She needs to be done with all this. She needs to be done with this story ya Diana kabisa.
She needs to kill the traction. When you don't respond, you basically kill the traction. Jana niliona alikuwa pale kwa Evans, and a lot of people were there saying, oh, violence. People went there expecting her to fanya need to talk.
Na wacha ni
and I'm glad she ignored.
Tusichoche Rachael, ni kama Rachael anajua kucharaza. Let's be honest people.
No, she does not.
Huyo kona echo man. Wacha nikwambie Atty, huyu nani Rachael, one thing about her, haizi charaza venye Diana anaweza mcharaza. Hatujui kama Diana anamcharaza na ukweli. Hatujui. But mimi nilisikiza venye Rachael alikuwa anamwambia, alisema a few things and then she kept repeating herself.
For content.
She's
No, it
known as
doesn't
the
matter.
bitch.
Wacha naongea ongea please.
No, it doesn't matter why Diana anacharazana, but Diana akikucharaza, Diana anaweza charaza Rachel vibaya sana. We know that. Rachel nilisikiza akicharaza and alisema a few things and she kept repeating herself. Like ajui kucharazana. Like if she's gonna fight Diana, she's going to lose. Ni ile akuje tu aseme kama hivyo venye ali break free. She should have made like a gesture. Akuje, I don't want anything to do with you. Aseme Kenya anasema and break free and go.
Exactly. And let it go.
Naye back and forth. It's not good for her.
No,
Awachane tu na Diana
guys, let's be honest. Hii awezani nayo. At this point,
awezani na hizi, like si ati nini ama nini, awezani na vita za Diana, they will do.
Diana, you're right. She goes for the jugular. She's an evil woman. She goes to kill. She goes for the kill. Diana, huyu Zena anasema Diana goes for the jugular. It's true.
No, for real. Sahi, wacha hata hakuna kitu kama truce. Diana sahi hakuna truce atakubali. Diana ashatoa gloves. Sahi anaguarana na kucha.
But do you know if
ni aache acharazwe asirespond.
Let me tell you right now, if Rachel does not respond, it's going to do what? To kill the traction, because what wataenda kwa Rachel wapate nail. The only problem is if Rachel is trying to get this thing on, it's going to hurt her even more. So maybe nasema she has come out
here vile huyu Nyar Masogo anasema amecharaza even mboro ya Otuoma, akasema Otuoma was cabbage just now. Ay, good.
No, Diana amecharaza because you know even Rachel alicharaza bwana ya Diana. That's why it's going to an ugly place. Because Diana naye amesema that her kids know that Rachel aliattack baba yao. No, you know that hiyo kuleta watoto hapo kusema how nani yako kwa choo, my God wangu.
Maybe atajua amepanda na apandisha tu, guys, mpandishe mtu hapa juu. I'm about to
na sasa hiyo anaosha choo. Umesikia akisugua na brush?
Yeah, I think ako kwa nini. Maybe atajua amepanda by the way.
Ai. Guys, so
let's
yeah.
start up 25K. Yeah. No, I hope, you know me, I have Rachel's number. I can call her, but there's no need of me calling Rachel at this point in time. Unaona, I hope is either here listening or someone aenda mwambie Rachel, wachana na hii vita. As it is, you made your point. Your peace is more important. Now concentrate on yourself, work on yourself. Your point is home. And if you can't get someone that is professional, because going forward, I hope you do not repeat the same things. We all learn from our mistakes. It's okay. Yeah, sure. We are human. We all learn from our mistakes. We probably have learned a thing or two now. Make it work for you. But one thing I reassure you is that it's God that gives. Mungu ndio mwenye riziki. So don't be mad. You know, maybe this is how things are meant to be. Take the lessons, run with what you can learn. You know, do better. Atty Okaro is spoiling Rachel. Okaro is not spoiling anybody. Rachel is an adult. No. You people, can you just stop with this mentality? Like, mtu ana spoil mtu. Like, kwa nini Okaro should not fight for Rachel?
Unaweza fikiria yeye ni mtoto.
Rachel si responsibility ya Okaro. Kama ana akili mwenyewe to know wrong from bad, and she's there as a celebrity, she needs to hire professionals to support her, to talk to her. Tell her when she comes out here, this is what you need to respond to. You need to ignore that, because not everything needs your attention, need your response. And that is the honest truth.
Ya tu Okaros, kuna ule alisema alikula huyu kiparangoto, alafu kuna ule atoti. Sijui, I can't differentiate.
Ule ni Okare, si Okaro. Huyo ni Okare. Anyway, guys, I'll catch up later. Nani Malkia, you can say something. I'm about to go.
Yes.
Ngoja niongee mwisho. And enjoy a good lunch. Have a good day.
Auntie, ngoja niongee auntie ya mwisho.
Ongea dakika tatu.
Na auntie usinijazi vibaya. Wajua nakupenda auntie yangu. Unajua kabisa nakupenda, si kwa kufa si kwa kufanana. Unajua nakupenda mpenzi. Sasa sikiza nikwambie Swahiba. Huyo bibi anaitwa sijui ndo Rachael ndo nani mnamtetea. Rachael hana chalili wala chalile. ametutolea kucha na tushazijua, na kucha zake kazitoa, sisi tukazipokea. Ndugu yangu upo. Sasa nataka kumwambia Swaiba, anasema eti sijui kufanya eti yeye ndo, lakini mimi nitaka kumchamba na nitamchamba, mimi nitamchamba kwa mama yake, nitamchamba. Mpo
ya unaweza fungua live yako mchambe. Mimi aikemi ya TV
anamchambia hapa hapa, anamchambia hapa kwa dakika 5, tukipenda kachana anamchambia hapa hapa, nipenda kachana nimchambe. Ana lolote atatuambia kuhusu nini?
Hapana, that's not what my life was
kuhusu nini mbwa atatuambia kuhusu nini?
Guys, I did not open my life kuja kuchamba anybody. I opened my life to come and give my opinion. Unaona? And I went to school. The reason I went to school, I should behave differently from people who did not. It's not my fault that people did not go to school. I'm so sorry. Kuna tukaga mahali, you have to behave differently from people who probably do not have the privilege for objectivity. I'm not gonna get there. No. If you want to talk about Rachael Kumchamba as a person, you have a platform. Don't do it in my space, because you know what? Hata mimi najua kuchamba, but I choose not to, because there's time for everything. There's time to cry, there's time to laugh. This is not the time ya kuchamba. Too little, too late, right? Anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming. Nice seeing you. It's 4 o'clock my time. I'm gonna leave where I am.
It's 8:59 in California, and have a very beautiful day. I hope to have
so I'll see you guys later. Guys, kama unapenda nani anaitwa nani? Javan Makajudo will be coming later on. We'll be chilling. So guys, come later and chill with me. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you for the guitars, the taps, the audience, everything. I'll catch you up later. Bye.
So thank you so much for watching the video to the end. Remember to like, share, comment, and if you have not subscribed, please make sure you subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know every time I post a new video. So guys, thank you. I'm gonna see you on my next video. Bye.